Do what it's supposed to. But anyway, welcome to issue 157 of NerdFlow Podcast. This is a podcast all about nerding out on all things pop culture and fandom. What is up, family?
What's up?
What's up, people?
Yeah.
What's good?
As y'all can see, we have our Halloween logo or Halloween overlay going tonight. Kind of made that at a short notice. So we are doing a Halloween show on the 25th. Yeah, 25th is next Sunday. Damn, this month's almost over with. Shit.
Almost done.
I will be recycling my Halloween shirt for this show.
Thought we were cosplaying, didn't it?
I'm be cosplaying as me. I'm scary enough. But I don't, goddamn boy.
Oh man. But yeah, man. So this is NerdFlow Podcast. Again, a show all about nerding out on pop culture and fandom. We talk about all things from video games, anime, comic books, TV shows, movies, you name it. We talk about it on NerdFlow Podcast. We have a Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook page. You can search NerdFlow and NerdFlow Podcast. We also have them in the top left corner of the top of the screen as well. So you can follow it on whatever platform you mess with the most. In addition to that, we also got Ask NerdFlow, nerdflowpodcast@gmail.com. In addition, we also have the groups popping off also. So you also have the NerdFlow Podcast community. There should be a actual link for that in the chat now. You can join the NerdFlow Podcast community. And in addition to that, we also got 50% off NerdFlow t-shirts. If you're in the community, you pretty much saw like the little nice ad we have in there with people with the t-shirt on and all that good stuff. So you can get 50% off on that. Link will also be in the description and on our panels of our Twitch page also. So you can check that out. Pick up a NerdFlow t-shirt. And we got superhero stuff. So affiliate program that we're with. Purchase anything on superhero stuff. And when you check out using our link, you help out the show. So, man, so what's poppin'?
For Halloween, or whatever that's gonna be.
Yeah.
Because it's like Halloween is pretty safe because you're wearing masks anyway, but
that's very true.
And again, I don't know.
Like some
We've never gone through something like this before.
I've been hearing people on the news saying their kids are going to be wearing masks, but they're going to have the like N95s or hospital masks or cloth masks under the mask.
Really?
So
that's too much.
That's enough.
That's too much. That's too much.
They're gonna be passed out from one house.
just telling y'all like this.
Gotta use a candy as smelling sauce.
You stopping oxygen to your face.
I know, right?
I ain't bought no candy. I don't plan on buying no candy. You know what I'm saying?
We don't see any candy, y'all. So
you don't come to my house.
Like they don't come to my house.
It's gonna be a promising.
Don't cut your porch
promising
They coming.
I know.
I don't know if you guys seen the Deadpool head. It's like an animatronic Deadpool, and he's talking.
That's the one I have. I have that at work actually. That's what I was telling them earlier.
Yes, I really want to buy that and put it like next to my door and like have like a bowl of candy to scare some kids and like set up a camera somewhere. People.
Take your head and run off.
Yo, T, you try to get sued?
No,
you have to have them people sign waivers.
I have to find joy.
The little joys in life. I hear you.
That's not as bad because remember 3 years ago we tried to do the the balloons in the stores.
Yes,
yes.
And I still have not done this. We have to do this, y'all. Get some red balloons, make some little boats, and put them near the sewages.
But you still got to have a Pennywise just like a few yards away, though. Just to be sure. Just doing that dancing.
You about to get somebody beat the fuck up.
It's hilarious.
But yeah.
Okay, this year, here's my idea. I want to put the projector in front of my window with the white screen and project that screaming ghost. So when trick or treaters come back,
Yeah,
No.
man.
is that too much?
People been going all out, man. Like if you
Yeah.
stay, and especially like in cities like Houston, people be going like full. They be going all out. Like a lot of that. I know some people say. I know there was something my wife listened to, was a podcast she listened to. They said people are spending about as much as they spend on Christmas decoration on Halloween now. It's getting close to it.
That makes sense.
Last year, me and my girls, we went to a marshmallow house. You know, the DJ.
Mm.
It was like he was a DJ. It was lights. It's like a concert outside, but it was the house.
Man, you know
like,
how much investing you got to do to decorate your house like that. Like,
It
do you
was
work for
awesome,
Disney?
Mm-hmm.
Like how they
He
be
had the lights
projecting on
going,
the
had the DJ going.
Like, nah, I just buy all my stuff on November 1st. That's all I do.
Exactly. But yeah,
Home
real.
Depot had that huge skeleton. People was talking about
Yeah.
that.
Y'all
No,
seen
did
that,
y'all see that? Go ahead, Quinn.
Y'all ever seen like where somebody cuts a hole through the bowl and they had the candy bowl sitting outside, but it's somebody laying on the ground and they let a few kids grab some candy, and then after the like third or fourth child grab some candy, when the other kid reaches in there, they stick their hand out and grab the kid arm. And like I saw that in Greenville over behind the riverboat, like where Jerry Rice mother-in-law house at that neighborhood. Like it was like somebody, and I literally saw a child have a panic attack, man. That was a couple of years ago. Like that child like really like literally freaked out. It was pretty much looked like they were seizing or having an asthma attack or something. But I was
they
just like,
probably will never celebrate Halloween again.
Ever.
Again. Fuck
cool
Halloween.
though.
Mm.
Wow.
Don't ruin it for the kids. Let them grow up with a good Halloween.
You can't
Walk around
see
with pee.
kids
Walk
as an
around with
adult.
pee in their costume.
Like seriously, as an adult, you get certain pleasures out of certain things.
Oh
And
yes.
And like my niece was about 1 or 2 years old. She had to be like 1 or 2. She was walking, and like she was putting together whole words, so pretty much whole sentences. So we were in Walmart. I went around, snuck, grabbed a werewolf costume. Mask, put it on, and snuck around. And my brother, her dad, he just as bad as me. He saw me coming around the corner. I just see his eyes light up like yes. And I snuck up behind her, and he was messing with her, and I snuck up behind her, and I grabbed her and just turned her around. My niece literally, and I let her go. She literally was like a cartoon character running in air, trying to get the hell away from me.
That's funny. Running around there.
And,
You heard them
and
sound
my
effects
mom,
like
like my mom was way on the other side of the store, and she ran hollering until she found my mama.
Wow.
oh baby.
Of course, my mama cut hers out real damn good.
Oh man. All right, man. Again, this is issue 157 of NerdFlow Podcast. We got a lot of stuff to go through this week. We got stuff going down with GameStop and Microsoft. The saga continues with them. We got some stuff on Charlie and the Chocolate. Oh gosh. Oh wow, that was too many C's. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Oh my god. Jeez, I've never got
Don't choke, bro. Don't choke.
I know. And also people tripping about this PS4 update that came out this week.
They got every right to.
What happened?
We don't get into
So
it.
I don't see a problem with it.
Yeah,
Like I updated my PS4. I ain't ran into no problems. I don't see a problem with nothing. So
yeah.
I think people just bitching for no reason.
You're gonna get it regardless.
Exactly.
All right, let's get into let's do Oculus first. I know that just recently came out like last week.
This came out last week, and the reason why this came across my radar is because I was in GameStop and in the mall, and I was seeing it, and I got one of the GameStop guys tried to sell it to me, and I'm like, I'm really not there on VR yet, but I think I was watching Shroud's Twitch, and he was playing Star Wars Squadrons, and I've been seeing a lot. So I'm like, maybe I do want to try to dip my toes in this VR thing, and with this Oculus, what is it? The Quest 2, it's affordable. It's about $300. That's not bad, right? And you can use it wirelessly with your PC with the help of an app or whatever. So I was like contemplating it, but I seen this. So what happens is you have to link your Facebook account to the device in order to use the device. Now, what's happening is a couple of users are reporting that, like people that maybe deactivated their Facebook or never had a Facebook, and they're trying to go ahead and activate it. They're getting permabanned for and no reason. It's just like an automated thing, and it's saying that we've already reviewed this decision and it can't be reversed when they try to link their account, so people can't use their devices. And it's just like, uh, what the hell is going on here? And it's like I just spent $300-$400 on a device, and now you telling me I can't. First off, if I don't want to be on social media, you telling me I have to have a Facebook account. And then when I do it, you telling me that I'm blocked, I'm banned, and no human is reviewing this, and there's no real rhyme or reason as to why it's happening. So it's kind of leaving a bad taste in the consumer mouth, even mine. Someone probably maybe looking into it is like, damn, dude, would I have to go through this? So it's just, they're Facebook, they know they messed up, so they're reviewing right now and trying to see. And if you go to Oculus, they tell you we'll go to Facebook Help Center and get more info. So it's just one of those things. Oculus said we're aware a small number of customers are having trouble using Quest 2 with their Facebook accounts. If you're one of the few that's having trouble setting it up, we're ready and available to help. Just and then you got to start a ticket. So it's just like the effery, man. The effery is like, I spent all this money on this device and now I can't use it, and then you lock me out of Facebook.
Facebook almost like about to fail again in electronics. Remember that what was that device that was like an Echo?
They tried to do a phone, they tried to do everything.
They tried to do the portal flopped. They were giving them away for the low.
Hey, I remember when Google flopped bad with the Google glasses.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I seen a couple people wearing those too. But yeah.
It was just like, yo,
that was a $1,000 device.
That's why I'm like, how you gonna drop this device and it's like $3,000 for some glasses? I already wear glasses, so if I can't get no prescription lenses, then it's a waste of damn time to me.
Exactly.
But I thought it was an accessory that you just like equip to your glasses and you look through the gym.
No, it was actual
glasses.
But yeah, this is some on Facebook's end. This is some BS. So that's gonna leave another stain on them amongst the other ones that they already have.
Yes, very much so. Very much so. Tink, let's talk about this Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I actually ended up watching like this conspiracy video about the movie and all this stuff anyway.
Any topic in the world that doesn't have a conspiracy theory attached to it.
I know.
Like, damn. Somebody literally be sitting at home in their basement.
Here's what I think.
Something's fishy about this.
Damn stands.
Well, the original author, Robert Roald Dahl. British, but anyway, the original author of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory intended on Charlie to be black because of how he was portrayed in how, like, back then, like with poverty and everything going on, it was going on also in London. So he wanted Charlie to be black, and his agent at the time was like, I wouldn't advise you to do that because the world doesn't want to see a black hero. And he was like, what do you mean by that? And he's like, people don't want to see a black guy being the star. So basically that's what it was. And so in the movie, they made Charlie white. But when he wrote him, Charlie was supposed to be black.
You wanted
Go
Charlie
with
to be chocolate.
exactly.
They had never seen Gene Hackman playing a movie with Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor, and that's what I was thinking. I'm like, all
Like
those
Richard Pryor
movies,
movies did damn good back in the 70s.
all
Yeah.
those movies Gene Wilder did with Richard Pryor, like it wasn't dawn
I
on you
said
to have a
Gene
black
Hackman. Wrong guy.
boy.
We knew what you meant.
Who is it?
But yeah, in my mind, I was thinking, who would be the perfect like black boy if they would have let this ride? Who would have been the perfect black boy to play Charlie? And my first thought would be Michael Jackson. And
That
that
would have been perfect.
that type of impact on that type of movie at that time, I think
It probably would have been. Right?
Well, yeah, I know Michael Jackson wanted to be Willy Wonka in the remake of Charlie and the Chocolate. Well, originally it was Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Of course he did.
But Michael Jackson really wanted to be, because he had been blowing up, because I think when the Tim Burton that did that one, he had been
The second one.
because he blew up Tim Burton to play. He wanted to be Edward Scissorhands. Michael Jackson wanted to be Edward Scissorhands, and he wanted to be Willy Wonka. And there was a rumor that he actually wanted to play Jack Skellington's voice. Because him and Tim Burton actually had a friendship, and Tim Burton had kept the rumor is, let me make sure I say that Tim Burton had kept promising him a role in something, but when it came to producers and movie execs, they pretty much had the final say.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, most of Tim Burton movies pretty much got like the same stars in it. You either gonna have Johnny Depp or
Helena Bottom Carter.
Yeah.
Well, that was his wife.
Wasn't that Nightmare Before Christmas? One of them. Well, I might have the movie wrong. They're saying that he didn't think black people would fit his aesthetic.
It wasn't that. It wasn't that movie. It was another one. Or
what was it? Edward Scissorhands.
It came out after he did. What was the film about the house?
I don't know. But it was I heard something about that where he said black people didn't fit his aesthetic and he didn't want them in the movies or something.
Interesting.
Or one of the movies.
I mean, Black Panther is the same way. I mean, it's
I gotta find that now.
Movie. It's the tone of a movie. Like,
besides Claude and the special agent, Black Panther is pretty much an all black movie.
Exactly. It's the tone of the movie. You're not gonna have some movies that fit blacks. You're not gonna have some movies that fit whites. It's just
Edward
the direction of the director.
Definitely didn't fit nobody black. If you watch Edward's, like that don't seem like it got a black person written in it. Like even if you tried to throw a black person in there, they would be out of the place. Like what the hell you doing here?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
the
Jordan
suburban
Peele, I feel like Jordan Peele would want to remake that in his own.
Yeah. And he would do
and I could see it.
He would do a good job. It's just the director's like vision.
But
in anything.
But given Jordan Peele, Edward Scissorhands would become a murderous would become a murderous. Speaking of murderous villains, let's just go ahead and put this out here. I know this has been a topic on a lot of different shows, but I want y'all's opinion. So, due to the fact that it's the month of October, they've been showing a lot of horror films. I just have to say this. Besides probably Chucky, why most horror villains are cop blockers?
Whoa. That's a hot take.
Because
air horns.
Jason in the woods.
Like Jason wait till somebody try to get them cheeks, try to get his rocks off, and like in part 8, Jason takes Manhattan. like on Jason Takes Manhattan. He waited till old boy was in them drawers good and stuck a spear gun through him while he was on top of old girl.
Think about it. That's when you're in your most vulnerable state.
Those are the
Like,
rules of surviving a horror film.
Secondly, he died as a. Secondly, he perished as a kid, so he ain't gonna never ever. So he just, it's probably why he's blocking.
well, I see why Jason was caught blocking because the counselors was having sex while he was
Yeah, I'm
driving.
about to say, yeah.
But
Yeah.
Freddy Krueger waited till, you know what I'm saying, Tina and old boy was in the bed together to kill Tina.
You're in your most vulnerable state, man. Like he's like, I'm gonna get you while you got your pants down. You know.
Exactly. Exactly.
Let me get back to Roald Dahl, the author of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. He also was the author of Witches, one of our nice little Halloween movies, which is with Angelica Houston, that's now being recasted and remade. I think it's going to be on HBO October 23rd. If I'm not mistaken.
Coming up very soon.
Yeah. And that has a little black boy as the hero. So I'm thinking they're like trying to change it to make it right. And this is where the widow came into play, Dahl's widow. And she made it clear that Charlie was supposed to be a black boy, but his agent was against it. So I think now they're just trying to fix a wrong that was.
Circle of hell, his agent, man.
Yeah. I think they're just trying to like right a wrong and put a little bit more black faces out there. And girl from The Help is also in it, playing his grandmother. So I think that's cute.
Octavia Spencer.
Yeah,
Octavia Spencer.
So
and if I'm not mistaken, Octavia Spencer from Mississippi, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, really?
I think she is.
I gotta look that up.
Somebody will Google that so I won't be looking like a dumbass.
And Anne Hathaway is the head witch. I can't wait to see her as a bad guy.
I've never thought I'd see the day that Anne Hathaway became a villain.
Oh, yeah. I was waiting.
I know my girl got range, but they completely have y'all go. I was like,
after Selena Kyle, I knew she had like range. Like, cause she was kind of. She's almost one of my favorite Selena Kyles. I just liked her attitude.
I didn't like that Catwoman. Just be honest. That Catwoman falls in the category with Halle Berry's Catwoman.
What? Oh
no.
That's my personal.
Yeah, that's kind of two different kind of Catwomen right there.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's two types. Let's be honest. Halle was all really just very about just sex appeal. Let's just be real.
That's literally it.
It was just 100% just there.
That literally was it. We're gonna see how Zoe Kravitz does.
Oh yeah. But The Witches, the new remake, is done by Robert Zemeckis, aka Mr. Back to the Future. So I don't think
that's the remake I'm waiting on.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh yeah.
We already fan casted.
Tom Holland RDJ. Tom Holland RDJ. That's it.
That's
Tom Holland RDJ.
That's it. So.
That's it, bro. It's just no other.
What makes it, what makes the character that makes Robert Downey perfect, that he's previously played, that makes him perfect to play Doc Brown. That's Sherlock Holmes. He's so eccentric playing Sherlock Holmes that it makes, even though Dr. Dolittle was a trash ass movie, he's so eccentric. Like when he gets to play an eccentric character, he's in that role. But some telling me they won't give us what we want on that one.
I think if Robert is on board, then they're gonna go for it.
Who holds the right? Who holds the rights to Back to the Future? What studio was that under?
Universal Studios.
A Universal?
Universal holds. Yeah, I think Universal holds Back to the Future.
Because I rode that ride many times in Universal Studios. One of my favorite rides.
I know what's so funny. I've been seeing the commercials for Disney World and Universal Studios, and they really trying to pull folks in during this pandemic.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like these are the cheapest tickets have been in probably since the inception of Disney World and Universal Studios. And like you really getting to stay at these resorts for little or nothing. So people, if you're willing to risk your children and your health, go ahead. Take that $5 vacation.
I want to know who out there taking a chance.
You know what?
Oh, it's folks out there taking the chance.
No,
Trust me, bro.
You'll be amazed, bro.
I'm gonna sing it like a Disney. Not I, not I.
If I see a $5 ticket to Las Vegas, I'm taking it. And I'm going in a whole suit in a bubble. And I'm gonna be going to Las Vegas for $5.
Oh boy, bubble girl.
Especially to see this Atari Hotel. I'm sorry.
Nice segue.
Very nice segue.
like Universal opening up a new resort down on the Mississippi Gulf Coast.
What?
Yep, they are.
Yeah, like a $1.2 billion resort on the Gulf Coast.
Billion?
Billion.
Yeah, billion with a B.
Well, yeah.
Billion.
Bum, 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 bum.
So
Wow.
yo, like I
What is it
mean,
supposed to consist of? Just hotel?
I'm not sure. They just had a rendering of it. Like this
Yeah.
junk gonna be huge. I was sitting there like where y'all gonna put this at in Biloxi? Like
real,
the way it looked, like
That's
they
not gonna get
have-
hit by a hurricane.
Like the way it looked, man. Like if you drive down Highway 90 in Biloxi, I don't see any vacant land where they can put that at. It's like they're gonna have to build land inside of in the water. Like they're gonna have to build like a floating island to build this resort on.
Mm,
Only thing I'm just saying, like, I ain't wishing nothing on there, but it's just like when you do stuff like that, given the history of the Gulf Coast and during certain times of the year, it's like you almost asking for trouble. Cause Katrina, little sister, might come through and it's like, oh yeah, I gotta outdo this bitch.
And she
Biloxi
out
from
there.
Greenville.
She out
I'm
there.
just saying,
How far is Biloxi from Greenville?
5
5
hours.
hours.
Oh.
I run down there so much, it's pretty much, you know.
It ain't nothing.
It ain't nothing to drive. It's like going leaving.
What's funny is it's like a few minutes longer, probably about 30 minutes longer for me to drive to Nashville, but I'll run to Biloxi before I go to Nashville.
Facts. Facts.
Let's see, Tink. What else do we got on this Atari Hotel? What is supposed to have?
It's basically it's gonna be a hotel that offers like restaurants, nightclubs, AR, VR experiences, and of course retro arcades. So basically, you're gonna be in an arcade hotel.
I have
Sounds
Galaga on
promising.
every stage.
And
On every floor, you're gonna have a Galaga
I want to see
and
the
a Pong and a Pac-Man
Like,
arcade machine.
Hopefully the ET game somewhere.
Yeah.
They're gonna it's gonna be esports as well. So Snap, you know this too. A lot of the esports like Evo is held in Vegas.
Evo. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's why
so-
every legit big fighting game tournament for most of the fighting games in the modern era take place over there in Evo in Las Vegas. So yeah, this gonna be a field day for them.
Probably gonna host some stuff like this there.
Oh yeah, that's gonna probably be have a special spot just for them.
Speaking of,
Well, they said on their website they're gonna be housing esports tournaments there. So
Okay.
yeah, but you know what? What is this?
crazy.
A springboard?
$5 ticket.
What
it
is
looked
this?
like the Dr. Disrespect Arena or something. I don't know if y'all know who that is.
Yeah, I know what you're
Nuts.
talking about. I know what you're talking about.
What if this new hotel or whatnot that they doing in Vegas for Atari is just a springboard to get hype up about Atari so they can release a new system?
They already have that
Oh well,
system out already.
the gift shop is gonna be filled with those Atari flashbacks and those Atari minis, and
Oh yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean. So
Did they ever drop that
that's
system that they
that's
had? Because I thought it was out. They had a system.
they
that
did. Think. Hold on, let me see.
I could have sworn it was out. Nobody cares it, but I could have sworn it was out.
No, nobody under the age of 45 gives a damn.
Hey, I own an Atari, but anyway, not under 45.
I mean, but you don't care about it though.
Yeah, I have
Like you
Atari.
probably use it to put
depending on what they
use it to
get.
put cups on, and it's the Atari 2600. It's out. That was like a mini thing.
Yeah. All right. Let's
think.
see here.
Or no, was it something else? I might have said that wrong.
Still in
But they did
business.
put out a mini console recently though.
Okay.
It's shocking they still in business and got the money to. I mean, I know they've been doing they've been like producing games and whatnot.
Flashback Mini
But
7800.
you know, if they got to the fact that they got enough money to build, which I'm pretty sure they had to get investors and stuff, but they had enough cachet to get a hotel and restaurants built in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Is
this is gonna be like the main one. They already have several already built, like in other places. I think it's one in like San Francisco and one on the East Coast. But the one in Las Vegas, they want it to be like the mothership. They want it to be like the headquarters.
Oh, the Atari VCS guys, my bad. But yeah,
That's it.
I mean, this is interesting, man. I might be mistaken, but I know that like Atari, like they sold the license to somebody else. There's been a lot of controversy with Atari over the last couple years. So yeah, this I don't know. This will probably be one of those things that does kind of bring them back, but it's such a novelty that I don't think that too many people are. I mean, of course you're gonna have your gamers come there, right? You know, like I
Yeah.
said, the esports and all that. But we'll see. Who knows? But it's interesting. It's interesting to it's an interesting thing for sure. Especially if the building looks like those the mock-ups on the website. That looks crazy.
Oh
It's
no.
shaped like the dang on logo. Like that's nuts.
Yeah.
that's crazy. Like that's damn near like a real life Avengers how.
It looks nuts, man. Looks nuts.
Young, what you got on this Black Panther theory you got?
So they basically I was basically watching a video. Basically since Chadwick died, everybody been trying to see what route of Black Panther 2 is gonna be, and most people saying it's gonna end up being Shuri. But the theory that was thrown out there is that it should be T'Challa's best friend because basically it'll be a great redemption story because it'll be like T'Challa has died, the Queen Mother has died, so that basically makes Shuri the queen, but she's a young queen just getting into her role, and while trying to run Wakanda, which was basically T'Challa's same scenario, but because she wants to focus more on becoming a queen and running, the nation, that she reaches out to Wakabi and say if you want to redeem yourself and get out of prison, become the next Black Panther, and he struggles, trying to live up to T'Challa's legacy, and and it's like a redemption story to get back into good graces with everybody, and it's basically like T'Challa will come just like when T'Challa went to the spirit world to talk to his father. He gonna have to take that same journey and everything.
Okay.
I mean, it's an interesting concept,
Yeah,
Yeah, most definitely.
but see, the thing is, the Black Panther, it's gonna break the lineage of the Black Panther. The Black Panther has basically been a bloodline, something passed down through the bloodline.
Yeah.
So he would be the first Black Panther to not be within that bloodline of T'Challa and T'Chaka.
and how they gonna bring back the flowers? Remember, Killmonger killed all the flowers off.
Yeah, that's true. You know they got a stash somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they pretty much had, you know what I'm saying?
The snap,
Because they pretty much
snap brought him
probably
back.
still had, they probably had some seeds or something. Because, you know, they was out there planting some anyway when he burnt them up.
Yeah, that's true.
And also, I'm about to say, keep in mind they're advancing technology, so if they had something of it left, they can probably do something with it.
Right.
So, yeah, it's one of them situations. I mean, it makes for an interesting story. And they were saying possibly Black Panther 3, that's when Shuri takes up the mantle. But also, they're rewriting the origin story of Black Panther.
Yeah, in the comic, yeah.
Talking about the first Black Panther, whereas they said his name I can't remember, but before Thor wielded
Mjolnir, yeah.
Mjolnir?
Man,
yeah, you know
Yeah,
before he wielded Mjolnir, the first Black Panther wielded it first, and you know what I'm saying, because he grabbed it to say, because they said Odin used to carry Mjolnir, and that he grabbed Mjolnir to save Odin's life. And um, like saying that the first thing they did when the vibranium meteor landed in Wakanda was, you know what I'm saying, build a sword. And now that sword, what's it called? Dang, what's the name of that sword called? Right now, Storm is wielding it. Because, you know, if y'all ever seen them pictures with Storm with the sword, while she's in Wakanda, she's wielding that ancient sword, the first weapon ever built from vibranium. Because they have a series going on right now about the legendary swords. It's a Marvel series going on in the comics right now about the legendary swords and weapons. And like the very first Avengers were the Avengers, like they were Odin to the first Black Panther. I can't remember his name for nothing, but and a few more that fought an ancient evil. They weren't called Avengers, but they were the first Avengers, very first Avengers that came out back in the BC era.
I would like for them to do. I wouldn't even say like a movie, but like just I don't know. I mean, a Comic-Con would be good.
Like
enough for
basically,
me.
they were fighting what those cats called. I wanted to say basically it was
Celestials.
fighting the Eternals.
Oh, really? Huh.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's funny because in the Eternals,
So
the Eternals are fighting the Celestials because the Celestials created the Eternals. Interesting.
so you know, like you got these primitive humans that are, you know what I'm saying, trying to, you know, take their freedom away from the gods. So, you know, like, I mean, this is a dope concept to me. I just don't feel like paying for those comics, but you know how that goes also.
Key in the chat. Key says, "Do you think they will ever bring the X-Men to the MCU, or does Fox have too much of a hold on them?" I'll give
I
it over to
mean,
the panel on that one.
they own they like the MCU, like Marvel and Disney own the X-Men now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
So, you
bought
know,
Fox a months ago.
yeah, so basically, if they were to do the X-Men again, they would have to go a whole new route because, you know what I'm saying, they would have to go like the the X-Men that they are right now. You know, like no, like basically, if you on Wolverine, you're gonna have to go with X-23. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to go with somebody else. You can't go with the original X-Men.
It's gonna be very interesting to see how uh, Disney slash Marvel tackles that, like the introduction. I still have the feeling that it has a whole lot to do with Scarlet Witch, and a lot has to do with her, with how they're gonna get here. I really do. So
I got a feeling they're gonna end up turning the New Mutants into the X-Men.
how that movie did, I don't know, brother. I don't know.
I really got a feeling that's what they're
The
gonna end up
Storm
doing.
in Wakanda.
Yeah, we was hoping. We was hoping.
I wasn't sold on the fact of Beyonce being stormed. They
Oh, we
just
knew
Oh
it was
God,
that was that
no.
was that
That's
was
not
we,
gonna
definitely
we
happen.
are not
Just
gonna go back there with this one.
yeah. Listen to that old episode about that because I don't even want to. No, we good.
She did dress up
no.
like her, but that didn't mean she was offered a role.
Yeah.
I don't
what
think
I'm
anybody
saying
want to
is,
offer a
but
role.
because if I'm not mistaken, they were saying
Janelle Monae. Yeah.
Janelle Monae.
yeah, before
Yeah.
Chadwick passed away.
Yeah. She was approached by Coogler like probably they said a little bit after the first Black Panther had wrapped that they were looking at her to be Storm. So we don't know. We don't know at this point. We don't know.
Matter of fact, speaking of her, I need to watch Antebellum.
I know, right?
Okay, I'm not gonna bring it up.
Oh, Blood of Zeus anime. What up with that? I saw the trailer, but I hadn't got a chance to watch it yet. Still ain't got a chance to watch it.
Oh, like the show hasn't dropped yet, but like it's made. Blood of Zeus is made by the same people who animated Castlevania, and from what I'm seeing through this trailer, man, like this shit is dope.
I just hope they don't
Like,
shortchange me with 3 episodes or 4 episodes, whatever. I really hope not.
well, if them folks don't come with a full, at least 12 or 13 episodes.
I'll be fine with 8, bro. But don't give me 4 and be like just stop.
Wait
You're gonna have to wait.
till 2022.
2022.
And you give me 6 episodes.
That's why I haven't watched season 2 or 3 of Castlevania at this point in time, just because of the amount of episodes you're giving me. I know it's good, and I've actually started watching.
It
My
is.
thing,
But man,
I need Netflix to take the Crunchyroll approach. If you're gonna have an original, give me 12 or 13 episodes like Crunchyroll did with God of High School and Tower of God, which I felt like Crunchyroll was running with a theme with those originals. But you know what I'm saying? Like the way they both ended, you leave me with a cliffhanger, so I know it's a second season coming. And I'm pretty sure Crunchyroll already had those seasons in the second seasons of both those anime in production.
Yeah.
Because let's just be honest, when you're dealing with anime, when any cartoon, the only part that's gonna be the hard part is getting the voiceover. When you can get these artists away from each other during this pandemic and animate it. The part is when you have to bring the cast in. Which if you put somebody in the studio and a script and some glass in between y'all and they walk out another door, they can come in and read their stuff. Like I didn't work this whole process out of my head.
Man,
But-
I've seen some voice actors literally been doing voice acting from like I've seen some video games where the voice actors they've literally done it from home. I saw one voice actor, I can't think of his name, literally did this crap in his closet. They sent him
Like,
the
real
equipment,
talk.
all of that, and he just did it in the closet.
I be seeing them do it on TikTok.
Like real talk, like it's just like recording an album at your own house.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like somebody send you the beat, you drop the lyrics and send it back.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Let's see here. GameStop. GameStop has been in the news lately, presumably with Microsoft quite a bit. This week, some stuff came out that GameStop is going to get a portion of the hard copy sales of Xbox titles, and that's not including titles that are purchased from GameStop.
What did you? I was trying to find that article. Where is that? Because all I seen was digital.
It was on. It's in the community group, I think. I think I posted.
What I'm seeing on Ars Technica and Verge and all that is saying that there is not physical, it's digital copies.
It was digital copies. Okay.
Yeah, it's not hard copies, but they're saying that basically we don't know how much of a cut they're getting, but they're saying basically what did the article say here? It will give them any digital sales made on Xbox consoles, including digital downloads of full games and DLC, in-game microtransactions, and any subscriptions, which they said would probably include things like Xbox Live and Game Pass. But either way, right? It's still nuts.
Yeah.
It's
like they're trying to literally keep around a necessary evil. I mean,
Right, but they're saying that this is used to combat the GameStop's decline in physical, to
Yeah.
help combat the digital sales like Steam and PS and
Yeah.
Microsoft. So this is probably going to help them out greatly.
I mean, yeah, I feel that. I feel they should. Like, okay, so for example, if I were to go in there and let's say I take the funds from whatever I trade in and I do buy it on a gift card instead of it solely going to, XYZ, whatever platform that I'm going to buy something digital on, I feel they should get a cut of that. I mean,
I found it work. So GameStop gives you that little. You pay what, $15, and you get the little thing they have where they give you the Game Informer, and you get discounts, and you get like $5 off coupons. I have yet to do it, but what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to try to take advantage of it and get my money's worth by just buying Steam cards and making my purchases that way and getting that $5 off. That way I can get like $5 off on a $60 game, hopefully.
Wait, they still
$5 off.
producing Game Informer magazines?
Yes, you
Yeah.
can get a digital, or you can get a Pro Rewards key. There you go.
yeah, Pro. Yeah.
You can get a digital copy, or you can get a hard copy sent to your house.
I did an assignment with on Game Informer, and yeah, dude, and they're partially owned or either maybe sold on. I'm not 100% sure. Owned by GameStop, or there's some part GameStop is some part of relationship with Game Informer. They are the number one publication with over 6 million readers, and we think people don't read people only read digitally. No, people still mess with Game Informer, bro.
Oh man,
Walmart is putting out free magazines.
Yo, y'all remember PlayStation Magazine?
Need to find a magazine section in a Walmart.
Man, really?
It's in the game section.
It's in the bike.
But you know what I'm saying?
Oh, he just had to go there with that. He just had to say
it's called Game Center Geek. That's the latest edition right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They have a small little comic section on like the inside, the end cap where they keep all the Pokemon cards and all that stuff. Like, hey, hold on, they got comics over here. I just found that out recently at a Walmart. I think the Walmart that's by your house, team.
It's taking me back right here, boy. Dang. They show you all the toys being released and everything, all the pops.
When I got my PlayStation 2, I got a year subscription to PlayStation Magazine, and that's like every magazine you got every month came with a new sample disc. You know, it wasn't called disc back then.
Those were the days. That's the only reason I bought some of the magazines.
The one I bought had Spyro in it. It was like the very first demo of Spyro. Oh man.
I remember
that was everybody's first demo.
Right?
I mean, because when you got your first PlayStation, you know what I'm saying, it came with that demo disc in it, and you know the way you got other demo discs is that you had to get the PlayStation Magazine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so like I had them subscriptions because I remember the first demo disc had like Twisted Metal, Parappa the Rapper, Tomb Raider, that Cube game. What was the name of that? IQ. Was that the name of the game?
Cube.
Huh?
Intelligent Cube. I played that game for hours on end.
Yeah, the one you got to flip the cube over.
Yep.
And all of that.
Yep.
It had
it's on PlayStation Classic.
It had Bushido Blade on it.
Yep.
You lived off them demos, huh, Quinn? Because you never got birthday gifts. So.
Oh, I got.
It's an ongoing thing with Quinn, y'all. Quinn is all. Anytime somebody say I got something for my birthday, he like, you really got something for your birthday? Who still gets birthday gifts?
All right.
Not this guy, evidently.
My birthday is exactly 1 month from Christmas. My birthday is on the 25th of November, and this is exactly 1 month from Christmas. Therefore, when it came to birthday presents, I had to make a choice. When you grow up in the projects and money tight, you gotta really just
look. Hey, hold on. Oh, bet money. This is gonna probably happen. I'm speaking into existence. He said he doesn't get gifts on his birthday, right? Mm-hmm. On the day of his birthday, at some point, if it ain't in the morning, but at some point of the day, he's gonna have something waiting on in his presence with his name on it saying happy birthday. I don't care what it is, but it's gonna be waiting for him. and he gonna get on the show and be like, "Yo, y'all ain't gonna believe what I got on my birthday." Bet money.
Right.
Bet money.
I would be 35 years old on my birthday.
He's gonna come on the show and be like, "Y'all, guess what I got on my birthday?" He gonna
My
get
birthday. My birthday falls the week of Thanksgiving.
You viewing, please give Quinn something for his birthday. We're gonna get a PO box. Get him a what do you call it? A figure art. Figure arts Dragon Ball figure.
Give him a pop figure, man. Give him some pop figures, man.
PVC figure.
I feel embarrassed now. Y'all really had to be on the bus like that.
You know I had to do you.
Man, no,
hey, but what I was gonna say though, Quinn, is man, we lived off them demos, bro. Cause when you got the PlayStation, you ain't gonna get no games. How much was games back in the day? $49.99. I don't remember.
50. It's about
That's
50.
how we started.
About 50.
That's how we started
you
off.
ain't getting no games. Not on no regular just Wednesday.
I mean,
your
like,
mama come home. Oh, look what I got you. No, that's not happening. You pop that demo.
That
Like
day
the
I
hell
was
out of
playing
demo
that,
disc.
Boy,
that metal
Mama
gear
traded them
demo.
with your homeboy.
My mom bought us the system and she bought us 2 games to go with the system. Now, with those 2 games, you had, even if your best bet was not to beat that game too
Don't
fast.
beat that game.
Take your
The
time.
only reason why I got to play other games is because I had a Filipino homeboy. And his mama bought him all the games, and he used to let me borrow them. So I'm like, okay, I got to play Resident Evil, Final Fantasy 7 like that.
Like, real
But
talk,
for
my
me, it was a
homeboy
demo, or that's it.
My homeboy, grandma stayed down the street, but he was like an only child. So he was just like, if his mama didn't buy it, his daddy was gonna buy it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he had
That was me.
Who I remember the different decisions on memory cards. Who I remember the different decisions with the memory cards.
Bro, making some life-changing, some life-altering decisions on memory cards.
You had to sit here. You had to think.
Do I really want
what's
that?
going and what's staying, man?
Memory cards right here. You sitting
I
up there.
don't ever want to have to go through
Try
that.
to
Like,
merge what's on this memory card onto this memory card. And your decision came when you got Final Fantasy 7. That's where that life-changing decision came. Because you basically needed damn near 2 memory cards for Final Fantasy 7.
Boy, I'm talking about sad.
For real, just some life-altering decisions, bro.
When PlayStation 3 came out and said, "Oh, you don't need a memory card no more." What?
Exactly.
I remember first getting my PlayStation 2, and I bought Devil May Cry, and I bought the PlayStation 2, and I didn't get a memory card. Well, I left that console on so long. So that console was on overnight. I ain't cut that bad boy off.
I literally came over Roy's house one day, and it was just me and him chilling. I think he was sick or something, and I was like, "Man, you don't care if I play the game, dude." And he had, matter of fact, he had this shelf in his room by his bunk beds where all his games was. Like, it was like a little bookshelf or something. Like, it was built into the wall. I don't know.
It wasn't built into the wall.
But I was going through looking. I was like, I beat Devil May Cry 1. I grabbed Devil May Cry 2 and sat there in that man's house while he dying on the bed. And beat Devil May Cry.
Why he's dying on the bed?
Oh my God!
He said why he was dying on the bed.
up in the bed, sick as hell.
You were there.
You gave me some entertainment.
Look.
But then he died.
Look, this how he look. Oh man, I'm so sorry you dying, bro. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Look, he over there dying. Went over there dying to the ball.
Y'all know what the frustrating thing is? The funniest thing is, he was slick getting frustrated when I was doing shit wrong.
I beat in the Atari.
He'll roll over and be looking like, man, you doing that shit wrong. He wasn't that damn sick.
Hold on, bro. You ain't doing that right. Hold on a second.
They're good.
All right. Screech is not dead.
No, that was a hoax, man. Screech is alive.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's well, but he's alive.
He's alive. He's alive.
Screech just trying to get out of jail.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And apparently,
Wait, was he in jail though? I thought that was a hoax.
So yeah, what was it, a ride or not? So it wasn't a ride?
I don't think it was a ride. I know it was fake. I know he's alive.
So confusing
I mean, because I
But
heard R. Kelly got stabbed in jail, but you know,
Kelly got handled
why
up
they
in
trying to
jail.
kill these folks in jail?
Well, I mean, that's the part of the
I
lifestyle when you get
mean,
locked up.
So what's going on? What did he
I
do to
mean,
get in there?
you ain't never
Well,
seen Oz.
Well, some people
Yeah,
ain't
right.
really. Some people ain't in jail because
I'm surprised he brought that show
That's
up.
why I can't.
I mean, yeah, like the federal prison for like taxes and stuff is a little different than hardcore prison.
Oh,
But
exactly,
man.
bro.
Hey, when Young brought up Oz, the first thing I thought was that Robot Chicken skit from the first episode, bro. They did off the Wizard of Oz, and they stabbed who they stabbed? Scarecrow? I think, bro.
Hey, my boy Scarecrow would die.
He was trying to keep all that hate and stuff, bro.
No, the Family Guy one was worse.
oh
yeah.
yo,
Oh
I was
man.
like, oh my God.
jail ain't a fun place. No matter the jail, you don't want to be.
So dumb, man. Shoot.
But yeah, that was a hoax, man. My man, dang, why they do Screech like that, bro?
I don't know, bro.
Man, no, they try to. But you know what's so crazy though? It's like they called everybody back. Like they even contacted him in jail or whatever the hell he had to come back and do a Saved by the Bell reunion, but they didn't hit up like they never did call like Voorhees, which I know she dealing with schizophrenia, but man, y'all could at least call and check on old girl.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
point. At some
Some
point.
point. Yeah.
Mm.
Unless they was
Oh,
like,
but
look,
he was convicted of two misdemeanors, carrying a concealed weapon and disorderly conduct.
Oh, he out of jail.
Right, exactly.
That happened some years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ain't even in jail no more.
yeah.
No, he been out of jail. Man.
That man, like,
Could
I'm
imagine
trending.
him waking up like, wait a minute.
That's pretty much you
I
get
died
more
in a
time
prison
for
ride?
carrying a sack of weed.
Right.
Man said, I'm trending.
That's
And I ain't even in jail.
crazy. Look how they didn't even do the normal host.
I wouldn't even in jail when this happened, man.
They didn't do the normal host. They did some old wild stuff. You died in a prison riot. Made up.
For real.
I know
Bro.
2020 hell, but it ain't that bad, man. I ain't dead.
Golly.
I'm good. I'm good.
Like,
That
real
would
talk,
have
though,
been bad though. We'll say.
When I heard that, I was like, "What? He died? What?"
I mean, honestly though, like since like the advent of social media and you know, since a lot of people done got on the internet now, like they go around killing folks for real, for real. They be like, oh, such and such dead. Then them folks pop up, damn, when I die.
For real.
Keep it in the chat. How do we feel about Hellstrom? Did anybody watch it? I know I did.
Yes, I have.
Get a chance to watch
I'm where am I? I think I'm like maybe episode 5, 6.
Oh, I gotta get Lovecraft Country. I forgot. Go ahead. I'm sorry, y'all.
It's good. It's good. I like it. It kind of gives you that it's gonna be the doorway to a lot of stuff because with the comments with Hellstrom had a team that included Ghost Rider and Blade, and so this is really the dark side of Marvel that we haven't seen yet. So it's definitely gonna be a gateway. I know later on in some episodes I read that there are some Easter eggs that hint at certain things in the MCU in the phase 4 of the MCU. So we'll see. I want to see his transformation. That's what I'm wondering. We haven't seen his transformation into Hellstrom. We've only seen him and his sister's powers and what they can do so far. That's kind of what I've seen so far. So
You made a joke last time I was here about how I had to prepare myself for this. The answer is yes. And I'll tell you why. Because I'm ready to see that genre of horror in the Marvel universe.
We almost got Ghost Rider, but they canceled that for whatever reason. But I'm hearing that Ghost Rider may be coming to the MCU though, instead of doing just like a small TV show.
They probably include him on a movie. That's why they didn't do the show.
I feel like Ghost Rider should be in a Spider-Man movie. Like real, just because he been in on the Fox animated series. He was on the Fox animated series a couple of times of Spider-Man.
So it was a lot of characters like Blade.
Yeah, like Blade. Matter of fact, they did with like they linked all of them together because it was Punisher. Then Blade came in to when they brought in the Morpheus series. Like when Morpheus.
Yeah, I forgot there's a Morpheus. Y'all know I just forgot that they're making a Morpheus movie.
They made a
Forgot.
Morpheus movie.
Made a movie.
Yeah, and I'm like, it's not even out yet. It's just like 2020 is like, hey, that was supposed to be a thing we were supposed to get, and we didn't get it. I just thought about that.
I mean, we were supposed to get Candyman too, but we saw how that went.
Bro, we would
Don't
have.
remind me of that.
I want to say
I'm
this
still
much.
mad about that.
This month would have been Venom 2.
Oh yeah.
It sure would have. It sure would have.
Do y'all understand? Did y'all see the theory on why the symbiote drove Eddie Brock crazy?
Oh,
Eddie Brock was Peter Parker was not the original carrier of the symbiote. Guess who was?
who?
Oh, Wade Wilson.
Ah,
That's why the symbiote
It's,
went. That's
it's
why the
not
symbiote.
far-fetched.
That's why the symbiote went crazy because Deadpool was the first wearer of the symbiote, and because Deadpool forced the symbiote off of him, and the symbiote couldn't handle all the things that were going on within Deadpool's mind. So Deadpool's, because they said the symbiote, the actual race of the symbiotes from the planet they come from are very peaceful people. They only go crazy when they're attached to a crazy person. So when they attached to Deadpool first, it drove the symbiote so crazy that it just turned into a menacing, creature. So when it, what I'm saying,
so it's Deadpool's
Peter
fault,
was
basically.
more subdued, so it didn't get that. But because Brock had so much anger in him, that's why he was able to turn into Venom, which produced Carnage, which produced so many other most symbiotes.
Wow. Okay.
Like,
I
the
never-
crazier the person is, the worse the symbiote gets.
That seems accurate, though. I would think.
Yeah, when I read that, I was just like, what? Deadpool first?
Huh. Let's see here. Monster Hunter. I know that's not. I forgot to write it on here, but it is a thing. Monster Hunter trailer dropped this week, and has Mila Jovovich. Produced by, I think it's produced by Sony, isn't it?
I don't know.
I think it is.
I'm not really into Monster Hunter like that, so I haven't. Really
I think it
delved
is.
into
I think it is produced by something. Because a lot of studios, like we were saying earlier, a lot of studios tend to reuse a lot of actors that they normally use. Shoot, actually, T.I.'s in this movie, which I was actually shocked to see.
that part.
It's just,
My
but yes,
boy said, if y'all don't put me in this movie expeditiously, we gonna have some problems.
Can't wait to hear this man vocabulary in this whole film, bro. I just really can't wait. I'm just being real. I can't wait to hear this my whole vocabulary in this whole film.
My boy
I'm
gonna be
like,
looking
oh,
at
this a
Monster.
new one.
My boy gonna be
The
looking at
trailer,
Monster saying,
all
how
I
dare
got-
you have the audacity.
From the trailer, all I got was Resident Evil vibes.
yeah.
Mm.
I know.
Well,
some
was it
people-
because
I'm
of
pretty
the
sure
lead
that was
actor?
far.
It possibly could be. I know some people were telling me, because I'm kind of used to the aspect of the game Monster Hunter, and they're kind of basically taking it from a standpoint of they're like modern day soldiers. They end up running into this creature, and they go through a portal to this world. And from what I've been told, I was like, I was talking to somebody, and I said, I don't know how I feel about that. Going from the real world into this mythical world. I kind of more. Somebody said that, hey, it's kind of more how because there are books that tied to Monster Hunter World, and they say that's kind of how the books are. So I was like, oh, okay. As long as it's saying, I just always care about them staying true to the mythos of everything.
I did see this trailer. But y'all know a movie I'm surprised we haven't seen yet? I'm literally surprised we haven't seen a Legend of Zelda big screen movie.
Ooh, yes.
Boy,
Hold
that's
on, what
awesome.
happened to the Studio Ghibli adaptation?
No.
I don't know. I think it went straight to
We would-
Netflix.
No,
I mean,
it
straight
never.
to YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
And it would seem like it was going.
That's what it seemed like it was going.
Stupid, crazy.
Like, I really wanted to see that. I enjoy all Studio Ghibli's films, and to see them do their version of The Legend of Zelda would have been really cool.
Like,
Yeah,
I
somebody
really
like a
feel
Peter Jackson got to get a hold of Zelda, man.
Yeah, like
To do a live.
Zelda is gonna have to be like some Lord of the Rings type shit.
Shit, yeah, for sure. For sure.
Have to do that one right.
Yeah, we can't. M. Night
Y'all
Shyamalan,
picked
you,
the
M. Night
perfect,
Shyamalan, you can't have this one,
perfect
bro.
director.
That's
The
why,
perfect
like,
director
we
to
need
M. Night
direct.
y'all.
Shyamalan.
We need y'all
Shyamalan.
here so we can go ahead and get our
no.
money up,
Bop, bam, boom.
so we can become a production studio. We need Press Play Media Group to become a production studio so we can do these movie right for y'all.
Man,
Cause
because
y'all know what's first on my agenda. I'm gonna get the shit right.
hey,
M. Night,
he-
look,
look. His only M. Night Shyamalan's credit is only Unbreakable, and when people found out Split was connected to Unbreakable, that was the most genius thing he ever did. Because before that, no, he didn't lead in and say like, "Oh, there's a universe." No, he just dropped the movie and said, "Oh, it's connected," and people like, so, yeah,
The way he connected it was by making glass.
yeah, literally in that order. That's it was a I mean, I'm not saying it's a mistake,
And
but
he
it was
made
like,
the movies probably like he put like 30 years in between each movie.
boy, did he? Like nobody even knew. It wasn't even like he launched it like 2 years later. It was like years later. It's like Unbreakable. I never saw that before, and then now you got everybody going to back go watch Unbreakable because they saw Split. So
I still ain't watched Unbreakable.
really, I've seen Unbreakable. I haven't seen
never
Split
watched
though.
Split. Still never watched Glass.
People thought I was crazy when I told them that was connected. I'm like, forget y'all.
No, it's not. It's too many years
That
apart.
last one he did was crazy though, man.
So
That was
what?
Let's
Like
see.
it's moment. What I've been trying to tell y'all.
What's up?
I can admit I was wrong about something.
Oh Lord.
So
Okay.
I finally. Oh, wait a minute. So now
No, let me sit up for this one.
Everybody want to shut the hell up when I say I'm wrong about something. I see.
Let me get some
But
water
you know
first.
what I'm saying?
For this.
All right, what we got?
That's funny.
All right,
yeah.
so I finally went on YouTube and I looked up the Agents of Shield Ghost Rider, and I can admit I can run with it. I can run with it.
Like I said.
I mean, I really feel like he basically a hell spawn and a Christine, but you know what I'm saying. Just to dumb it down for people, and if y'all don't know who Christine is, I ask you to go explore your old school horror movie films.
Too old.
But you know what I'm saying. I just feel like he a hellspawn and a Christine, but I like the concept.
The concept.
Even though I prefer Blaze, I do prefer Blaze, but I can get down with him.
That boy whooped ass in that season 4 of Agents of Shield, bro.
That's the only reason I watch Agents of Shield. Seriously.
That
whole season was fire.
That whole season.
Like, bro, you eating a Little Caesars piece over there, ain't it?
No. Ain't wrong with Little Caesars. Just saying.
Oh no, ain't nothing wrong with Little Caesars. You go spend $12 to get pizza and wings. Try doing that at Domino's or Pizza Hut.
Almost $30. What?
Hey, man.
What am I getting?
Oh, I just want a large pepperoni pizza and some you know what I'm saying, some garlic parmesan wings. That'll be $22.29.
$15.
If you got it, you got it.
Gotta watch out for Little Caesars because when it get cold, bro.
Oh no, you can't eat it when it's cold now.
It's out of there.
No, sometimes.
Now, if you got a superb microwave or a nice oven, you can rehydrate it.
Oven, man.
Yeah, they say it's a trick. So you're supposed to put like a cup of water with it in your microwave.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I gotta do all that though.
Yeah.
That's how you if you try to warm up biscuits or bread or anything like that. That's what you're supposed to do. Add moisture, like either wrap it in a wet paper towel or add a cup of water in there with it.
That's what I do. Paper towel, wet paper towel. Marvel Avengers, the game made by Crystal Dynamics. They came out with a state of the game this past week. Kind of apologized to fans about like not,
better.
not No, I guess I guess they say not putting out content as fast as they want them to. Some quick points from it is that there is a raid coming for Marvel Avengers, which will be called the Omega Threat level, which is what's the call the name of the raid. Supposed to be coming out. In addition to that, they'll be giving some free currency into the game, some DNA keys, some other stuff like that to the fan base and stuff like that. And they also pushed back Kate Bishop. It was supposed to come out this month, so it's been pushed out of October. So we will see what happens. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
Bandai Namco need to come with an apology because they keep pushing this Kakarot DLC back. We already know Golden Freezer, bro. So just drop the shit.
Yeah, but Avengers, they're from I think October 22nd to I can't remember. They're offering you like some currency, and they also because the PC players are still upset because the quality just degrades over time, right? So they've added one of my favorite NVIDIA features, which is DLSS support. So basically, they're saying hopefully that will improve performance and keep the resolution and everything and the frame rate stable. So I'm excited for that. I just actually downloaded the update while we're on the podcast. Yeah, because I tried to play the final stage or like the last mission, and it crashed on me twice. So I was like, you know what, screw this, I'm out. But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We will see.
See what you're gonna do.
PlayStation dropped an update this week. Update that it was like nothing major, super small stuff, but it became a huge big deal because of a feature of being able to record chat and be able to send it over to moderators. And the internet just like ran with it like I don't know what. So to explain how the feature really is, the feature basically, when you go into chat, it just literally says and warns you that, hey, the person who's the host of this chat could potentially be recording this chat. That's literally it. And people are really taking it to task about, really big tinfoil hat here, putting on saying, Big Brother and them being able to record you and all of that.
I mean, hey, now, but you gotta be a skeptic. But that wasn't the only thing though.
What's the other part of it?
The other thing was the party chat feature was broken on some people's.
Well, yeah. I mean,
but you have to like this. They have a workaround, but the update literally broke the party chat feature for a lot of users. That was one of the bigger things that people were upset about was they couldn't access the party chat. Now you have to go to find your friend and then open the party chat feature. You got to open up something. Let me see here. What did they say? How
That's
to
why we
get
use
around the
Discord.
issue. Right. It says you can first head over to the Now Playing tab and find your friends, view their profile, and the option to create a party can be selected from there. And then they say sometimes that doesn't even work or it takes a while. So in addition to them exacting the Patriot Act on y'all, they broke the party chat feature. So I think that's what
The thing is this:
a lot of people
if
are
you
mad
worry
at.
about being recorded, just just jump in a chat or something with people who think like people like don't get in with randoms.
Yeah, I don't ever.
And don't invite somebody into the chat that you know super sensitive.
I'm telling.
Yeah, or that's gonna freaking run off at the mouth and freaking a hothead or whatever the case may be. It's like really just watch.
Because I was
watch
playing
your mouth.
Modern Warfare today. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't doing too well, too hot. Somebody had the nerve to even try to talk smack to me. And I was just like, bro, we over the internet, bro. Like, there's no way you probably would say this shit to my face. So therefore, next thing you know, I get kicked out the group and I'm blocked. But you start talking shit to me first. That's what I'm talking about. It probably was an Xbox player.
I
For you.
know this man's
That's
name.
millennial behavior.
I know that man.
Good old proximity chat.
So Key said, did they get rid of the store?
No.
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 No,
Why
only
did they
thing
get
they
rid
was
of it?
doing.
I know what they're referring to.
They saying PlayStation 3, 2, and PlayStation games, PlayStation Vita games. I mean, not Vita games. I think it was the PS.
It's Vita games too.
Well, yeah, Vita games. won't be on the store anymore.
That's if you go into the actual web browser store, because if on your respective consoles you don't really see those games anyway. So like it could be a back end. I mean, to all we know, it could be a back end. And let's think about how many games they actually have on the PlayStation Store from all those generations.
Right.
Motherfuckers kind of probably run out of space right now.
If you go into the store while you on those systems, then which really, who the hell is plugging up their PlayStation or PlayStation 2 trying to go on the PlayStation Store?
They ain't even no store on the last two, but yeah.
Right. But you know what I'm saying? The thing is, they said if you go with the PlayStation 3 or the Vita, if you go into the store on those devices, you can access games to those devices. But as far as it being on the 4 and the 5, they won't be on there anymore.
I think it's gonna be. Honestly, I think with the what Key said, I think they're getting rid of them. I think it's probably gonna. I think a lot of this stuff is getting shifted over to PS Now. PS Now and PlayStation Plus Collection is probably gonna be the two places where a lot of these games are gonna live. I have PlayStation Now, and if it's an older PS3 or further back PS1, PS2, you can stream the game. It's not really a download that you do. And then if it's PS4, you can download it or stream it. It's your choice on those particular games. So, I mean, I think a lot of that backlog is just going to end up getting put in there because a lot of the studios from a lot of those games, some of them studios ain't even around no more.
No.
SOCOM done. That studio's long gone.
Man.
Just an example of
and like
studios
that was I think it was PlayStation 2 or was it 1? No, it was 2. Where you bought SOCOM when you actually bought the game and it came with the microphone for you.
Mm-hmm.
And like people like us when we was doing music, we was using that microphone to record with, but you know how they go. Never did play SOCOM like that, but we utilized the hell out
that for real. PS5, we got a sneak peek at the PS5 UI. Looks very, very slick. Yeah, it looks very, very slick. Very similar to what you see, but it's a lot more. What do you say?
It actually puts like a wallpaper for the game up behind it.
Yeah, it's a little bit more sleek. The icons, like the squares you normally have on a PS4 now, they're way smaller, of course. But you still, I mean, you could. It actually, some cool parts about it was that they were playing. I think it was Sackboy Adventures, and it literally can tell you how far you are from being a particular level that you're on, or a chapter, or whatever that you're in, which is pretty cool. I'd also like if you send, let's say if I were to send a screenshot to one of the members of the podcast and say they haven't played it and I'm sending it to them on their PlayStation, it'll actually give you a warning of a spoiler before you open up the message so you don't get spoiled if you're thinking about playing it or if you have it. So that's kind of some neat features that it has. But I mean, overall the UI looks good. I mean, it's what you kind of expect from Sony, expect from PlayStation. So
I'll be watching people stream their PS5 with the Jordan crime meme face. I won't be having it this year.
Yeah, I think
but it's fine. It's fine.
I'll join the PlayStation 5 family, but
we need some Burger King this week.
Wait, what?
I'm about to actually.
Burger King got the PS5. Burger King got them on pre-order.
Burger King get them buy you a $5 meal, you get you a scratch out for a PS5, get it for the free.
Bro. Walk around fat as hell. How many fat as hell trying to get a damn PlayStation?
I think I forgot how many. It's in the thousands,
like 1,000?
Something like that.
Man, we all know. Don't nobody in maybe in Texas, but don't nobody in this old dirty South state of Mississippi win shit like that. So don't get y'all hopes up. Y'all just go mess your cholesterol and heart up.
Trying to worry about a PlayStation.
Get the bubble guts trying to win a PS5.
Just wait until the summer.
Have some fire toys. Like they almost was better than McDonald's with their toys.
Oh, like, McDonald's! Oh, McDonald's got the Falcon and Winter Soldier toys now. Found that out from my son. And he had copies. He had multiple of them, and I ganked one. So yeah.
Let me get that.
You don't know about that.
Remember last December when they was doing the classic toys and how Me and you talking about, oh, we finna get a Happy Meal once a week. Yeah, that didn't pull out the back pocket at all.
Oh, my
I
son
ain't
gets
even go to
McDonald's every
McDonald's.
week from his aunts
I
and
ain't even
uncles.
go to McDonald's during that time.
Oh, I can bring out some nostalgic stuff y'all wouldn't believe.
I think I have like a whole bag still in my Greenville house, like of nothing but McDonald's toys.
Well,
Oh, girl,
listen
used
to
to get us
this
those
baller.
nuggets, the little nuggets.
Listen,
The Greenville house.
Started on us. Her
In my-
Greenville house.
In my
Her
other
Greenville
house, I got a lot of this stuff.
Hey.
Well, damn.
Got
The
two
Greenville
houses.
house. Wow.
Where your boat at, T?
You got where your Florida house at? You got a house in Tampa
Oh,
too?
man.
You got a house in Tampa too?
That's my
Probably do.
That's for 2022.
So she says.
She already know Tampa. She just don't want. She probably, you know what? Tink probably made it into an Airbnb. That's why she can go buy all this extra Marvel stuff all the time.
Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. The show LA Finest, after 2 seasons, has been canceled. This is a show that probably pretty much nobody in the chat or either on this particular show even knew existed until probably this year. Was based off a spinoff of Bad Boys. And yeah, nobody cared.
I didn't even know this show was out. I thought
Did
they
they even
were talking
advertise for this?
about it.
Yes, they did. That's how I found out they were in season 2. And I was like, wait, this came out last year?
Football was getting ready to start advertising this show. They didn't advertise it at all last year. They waited until the pandemic. Oh, well, since this going on, let's go ahead and promote it. And maybe people will go and watch it since they ain't got shit else to do. And we'll get the ratings up.
The
No.
marketing
Nah.
team needs to be fired.
They thought they could. They thought they could just slap. It's a spinoff of Bad Boys. No, you can't do that.
Yeah, I know. This is the thing. Pretty much, it's Fox at its finest doing this work.
Right.
You know,
Lack of.
Fox
Not
is
FX. Not
Fox-
FX, but Fox.
not FX, but Fox is a company
XXX.
that's responsible for Fox News and things of that nature. So their track record, besides Family Guy, you know what I'm saying, American Dad and The Simpsons.
Don't they have?
Marvel.
Doesn't Marvel have that now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They come on Fox though. They don't come on. The Simpsons come on Freeform and but as far as Family Guy and American Dad, I think Fox still own them.
Okay. I was wondering. I could have swore. I could have swore they was. I could have swore they was locked up in that.
Fox has another channel called FXX too, right?
No, Disney on that.
That's on
Disney,
Hulu though, right?
Disney on that too now. They bought that too.
FXX.
Where I just see it coming down the
Need to be
line.
with the mouse.
Somebody gonna get in office and they're gonna tell Disney they gotta break up. They literally gonna say y'all became a conglomerate and y'all gotta break up.
And Disney gonna be like, I'll be damned.
Exactly.
So you don't see the real Disney.
We can buy this. We can buy this government land that Disneyland is on. Come on now.
I'm really starting to believe like Walt Disney head is in a jar attached to a robot, just giving out directions.
Here we go. The conspiracies. It ain't Halloween yet, bro. All right.
Can't be.
Let's see here. Home Goods is getting to do licensed Dragon Ball products. About damn time, because every time I have to get drug in there, sometimes they don't have
Right.
that
Boy, Home Goods, boy.
Pretty much like what I'm saying is you probably gonna be able to get a flying Nimbus beanbag chair. Like you gonna have a big ass gold cloud looking beanbag chair. I'm just hypothesizing.
Home Goods?
Yeah, they
Like,
got
help me know they
Hey,
product.
look at Tink said, huh?
It's like, oh
Yes,
wait,
that
I
Home Goods thing.
can buy decor and get
That
an
Home
anime
Goods.
t-shirt.
Like they recently just got the license to produce like furniture and dishware and stuff like that for Dragon Ball.
So I guess clothing apparel was out of the question since they already partnered with so many people.
Yeah, they only like the outlet for like 95,000 stores.
I'm
out of season.
I'm starting from episode 1. I'm starting from episode 1 of Naruto. Look, I sound like Michael B. Jordan.
Naruto.
Just so I can.
Naruto.
I'm starting from episode 1, season 1, just so I can wear the merch. Because every time I go into Zoomies or Hot Topic, it's always some fire merch from Naruto, and I'm like, I can't wear this because I'll be a poser. So I'm going to start watching this show just so I can wear all this fire freaking merch.
So I'm just gonna tell you this: go on the internet and get a guide so you can skip the fillers. Cause
Good luck.
Naruto.
Good luck.
That was
good
Naruto.
luck.
I had a good cheat sheet, but I went back. I went through the cheat sheet, but then I went back and went through all of them, like fillers and all. And it's a couple fillers that was like some of my favorite episodes.
Like if you get the fillers where they talking about Minato and you know what I'm saying, his mama and stuff like that, watch those. But like in Shippuden, when they start doing the Genjutsu fillers, like it's just a waste of time. I'm just ready to see Madara breakdance on his ass.
Exactly. Madara, Pain. Oh, the Pain saga. Oh, God.
So as far as I know right now, the old boy set Naruto up to get the scroll so he can get it for himself. I'm sure y'all already know what we're talking about.
Very first episode.
But that's dirty though.
You and Naruto.
Yes. Yes.
Like bro, like real talk.
Before he got his leaf.
Like bro, like real talk. If you want like being honest, you can damn near skip Naruto and start at Shippuden, because Shippuden basically gonna go through all of Naruto from the beginning.
But it's not gonna give the arc on why him and Sasuke are like. Why he's fighting Sasuke?
Yeah, because the first episode of Shippuden is them, you know, running through Orochimaru's.
You gotta go through Naruto.
Yeah, you gotta go through it. Oh, because you gotta watch how when they first run across Gara. Yeah, and you gotta watch how when they first run across Gara, how Shikamaru and Naruto was watch Gara kill 2 dudes, and when I'm talking about had the boys shook. When I say shook, Shikamaru and Naruto Gara walked past them, and them boys didn't even budge. They waited till Gara was out of sight to start breathing again.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna get it because I'm not I like the old school animes, right? Akira, Fist of the North Star. I like Samurai Champloo. That was like one of my favorites too. But I'm not the hugest anime fan. But I'm definitely gonna get into this Naruto business here.
Anime, I say go.
Wish me luck, guys.
I say go check out. Well, I don't know because that's just one of my favorite. Which is why I want them to do a remake.
It is Atari. It's golden.
I want them to do more backstory on it, but the Ronin Warriors.
Ronin Warriors was good. I watched that when I was little.
Go back and watch the old episodes of Saint Seiya.
My kid, she got me.
I got addicted to Bleach, Key. Like real talk. But the CD I had the episodes on froze, so I couldn't finish it. But I got addicted to Bleach.
My kid got me hooked on Saki right now. Like Psyche.
Yeah.
Psyche K. with pink hair and antennas.
Yes.
I'm finna get D to watch that. I'm sorry, that was the dumbest show ever. It's so funny. It is so funny. It's a dumb show, but it's so funny. This man's scared of roaches. He's scared of roaches, bro. Cause he don't know what the roach is thinking. That's why he's so scared of it. That's why he's scared of the roach. He hates bugs because he can't see what they're thinking.
Samurai Champloo should have got more than one season.
It should have.
Oh, he got a dumbass friend.
Out of all the anime, it had dopest fucking soundtrack.
It did. That's what got me into it because it was like hip hop mixed with anime. It was like, the dude did the soundtrack like the Jujubes and a couple other people. Yeah, man. I really
Oh,
dig that one.
Hey, dope. Hey,
Afro
dope.
Samurai soundtrack too.
Dope.
I gotta get it. What?
Hey, dope.
What?
So if I would have said I had a Mugen sword from Samurai Champloo, what would you say?
How much?
Don't move.
The Nujabes. I'm sorry, I said the Jujubes. Look at me.
Oh, he has said don't move. Okay. All right. Last topic of the
I
night.
would
Let's
say how
talk
much,
about the Lovecraft Country season finale trailer, which airs tonight.
I just got them episodes, man.
Yeah, I'm not even caught up myself, but we're gonna go.
Well, that's too damn bad.
Magic is not something to be
Hey,
feared.
I'm so happy I ain't taking a sip. I'm so happy I ain't taking a
But a
sip.
gift.
You just had to say
This has never been this simple.
The hell it ain't. You're trying to kill my sauce. This book belongs to our family. And together, we're gonna use it to protect our family.
We not
it.
gonna.
He ready to talk about it.
We not gonna talk
Every person
about
in the
it.
world. It's gonna change everything.
So basically, look,
It's too damn risky. Look what we've been through to get here. We can't stop fighting now.
And fantasy.
This time,
Why did you do it?
Like, somebody really just
We
said,
have
I'm gonna
a
make
choice.
a beat.
I hope you'll forgive me for this one last secret.
And somehow all this
Yep. This okay.
shit, to me, it's like you took, to me, it's like you took some aspects of Are You Afraid of the Dark with these lame ass ghosts. You took like,
Man, that
like
episode was fire. Come on now.
man, that shit lame. Like this, it's a good story.
That's how you said it. That shit like.
Like it's a good story. That's what you'll be watching. But like the ghosts and the creatures and stuff, like you got like pigs with 1,000 eyes that like eat people. Like, and then if they just bite you, it turn you into one of them.
Like a
So they
vampire.
kind of like vampires, but and then they born out the ass, like they born out of cows.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. But
Well,
like,
I'm about to get on it, so
Yeah.
like real talk though, it's a good show. Like when y'all really get into it, y'all see how like the show I hated the most was the Jigaboos.
That's not
They-
their names. It was the name of the episode.
Well,
And it
call
had me. That episode had me in my feelings.
man.
Because
Damn,
somebody
all
was
that.
let. I was mad.
on the first episode, and it said this section of the bus is for colors only or something. I was like, okay. I said, where we going?
I mean,
Well,
listen,
it's taking us.
listen,
It's
people,
taking us back.
yeah,
Right.
but like
you know
let's
what
just
to
be
expect.
honest. You know, we all grew up. We done watched Roots 1,000 times growing up,
Right.
and then it don't matter.
Never seen Roots. I ain't gonna
You
even
know.
watch.
You know, you done watched it.
Everybody looked at Dope
Go to
like.
downtown Greenville.
I ain't gonna watch
Feel
that
just
oppressing
the
my
same.
people like that.
I mean, hell, if you didn't watch Color Purple, you didn't want to stream. You wanted to stream Mr. Ass up, but you know what
I
I'm
have no choice.
saying.
Mama watch that.
I mean, like real talk, like the racism that's in it. You know what I'm saying? That it fits that era and time that they actually living in, and for all this to be going on in that time era is what makes it interesting. Because the way it strings together so much, you know, going back to like what a lot of us in our families can relate to, being descendants of slaves and slave masters,
Right.
you know. So like just putting it all in a nutshell, it's basically a story about the lineage of this guy, and you know what I'm saying, and you know how he falls into it and the things they get, like once they take that step into that world, the shit they encounter just because they messed around and went to try to find his daddy, And when they found his daddy, they just went. That shit went downhill from then on.
Ooh, boy, when they found his daddy, man.
But yeah, I want to
They should let that
talk
nigga
about the
where he
directors.
was. Like they should have left Montrose where the fuck he was.
Stay that boy.
Okay,
Stay.
you're
First
one
of
of the
all,
most
this nigga-
unstable
first of
characters
all,
ever.
there's
But there's a
two-
reason why.
Two names that just fucked me up: Hippolyta and Montrose. Like this lady name really Hippolyta, man.
Ain't
no
nothing
way
wrong with that.
she could not have grown to Greenville High with us with the name Hippolyta.
Oh, nah, it's a couple of names.
Like, yeah, let's just.
They went there.
I had to deal. I kind of flagged because of my name. My name was just too damn long, and it messed folks up.
Boy.
We didn't get to talk about Spider-Verse either.
Oh, we are. That's the last thing.
All right, but that's Lovecraft in a nutshell, though.
But
Right.
you and me came to the conclusion that we think that it's a one season thing.
It's a one season show. Like I
Like,
don't.
we have not seen the finale yet.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
But the way it's going is looking
HBO
like
don't do no one season shows. First of all, let's get that correct. They don't do no one season anything.
Yes, they do. They did one season of the Watchmen.
And
Well,
Watchmen
that
was
was,
good.
but that was a time show, and Watchmen is only one comic for the Watchmen too. So I mean, yeah.
But you've given us these shows that have the potential to keep going, and
Right.
we want more.
Yeah.
But like, is there like a limit, or there's so much that you can do as a director, creator? Like, what's going on?
Supernatural, they went way outside the box of shooting and finding ghosts and was fighting angels and demons and yeah.
After they killed God, after you kill God and the devil, like what else can you do? And they said, hold my beer. And then after they did that, they said, hold my gin. And after that, they said, hold my Everclear. And they just kept going.
Exactly. So it is, I mean,
Like
Lovecraft Country is on acid, so you're already there already.
This man in his acid. But anyway, I want to give thanks to Misha Green, who is directing the show, along with being produced by Jordan Peele and J.J. Abrams. Like,
and you know what? The fact that J.J. Abrams in it makes sense for like
the science fiction part.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. All right. What's up?
Like J.J. Abrams, like seriously, I feel like if they want to do more with like say when we was talking about the Back to the Future remake, they got J.J. Abrams' name written all over it. If you want
Just
to
from
do
seeing
Star
this.
Wars,
Yeah.
if you want to do Star Wars, and I say if you're gonna go back and do another Star Wars movie, do the Old Republic. Let J.J. Abrams handle that. Like when it comes to science fiction, because the Star Trek movies, he did those and they all great. Even the one that went straight to DVD. You know,
Yeah.
like he's like science fiction guy. Just like Peter Jackson got shit like Lord of the Rings on lock. J.J. Abrams got science fiction on lock right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm still plotting on how I'm gonna get Tink to watch all 6.
Of what? Lord of the Rings.
We're gonna sit you down. We are. One day.
Bro,
If
that's
you can
18
get me
hours.
past
Lord of the
first
Rings, huh?
10
That's
minutes of
18
Lord
hours
of the
of
Rings,
movies,
you have
bro.
succeeded.
Lord of the Rings, huh?
That's 18 hours of movie. That's 3 Lord of the Ring movies. And 3
Start with the Hobbit one day. That's all. One day, start with the Hobbit, and you be in.
I need a good.
Basically,
So
bro,
combined total, how many hours that is?
like 18. But like real talk, the
All
thing is
all
about
6
those
movies, that's 18 movies. But doing all 3, that's not.
But like real talk, just being honest about it, y'all,
You can do it.
it's too dialogue heavy. And not it ain't till you really get to Lord of the Rings that you get most of the good action.
Right.
And you really just trying to watch Legolas and the dwarf, you know what I'm saying, get they grind on. You know what I'm saying? You
Well,
see
Untink,
Legolas.
you have fun with the movies.
Why you
I
not
mean,
gonna
it's
try?
not, it's not like you watching Star Wars movies all day. I'm not even
Right.
gonna throw that in the mix. Like it's dialogue heavy, and I'm talking about like ancient English dialogue heavy.
Then don't get into the extended. Then we'll start off with the non-extended.
All right.
I'm just,
Last topic of the night, man. So we got more clues. Well, not really more clues, but more rumors coming out about the Spider-Man 3 that is coming out. There's been rumors been confirming that Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire have signed on for Spider-Man 3. So like, man, it's like, can we possibly be getting a live action Spider-Verse at this point? So many rumors
Let me
of
say
who's
this.
supposed to be in this movie.
Well,
We got the Jamie Foxx, so
Y'all
What do
wouldn't be
y'all
saying
think?
if Sam Raimi wasn't the director.
Sam Raimi is directing Doctor Strange, which I'm already kind of like, he's gonna get the tone, but he has some corny humor that I don't really like that he did in the Spider-Man movies.
Like the
But-
first and second Spider-Man, with his Spider-Man version was pretty cool.
Yeah,
I think the second one was more so better than the first one, but
yeah,
the third one, I just feel it was rushed. Maybe due to production, maybe just trying to finish it off. But it was,
talking about Toby,
yeah,
Spider-Man. That
Yeah.
third movie just had too much going on. You got Harry as the Green Goblin. You got Sam. You got Venom. Like it tried to take like a Batman, like
it's too many characters.
Like
too many characters to flush them out.
yeah.
You haven't flushed out all the characters.
So
you
it
just put
was-
on screen.
yeah.
It was doing too much as it, yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
We're doing way too much.
But like when I think of a Spider-Verse live action movie, it's like I want to see like Scarlet Spider, which is like I want to see all the different Spider-Man in one movie. You know what I'm saying? Like you got the cybernetic Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2199. Then you got Black Noir Spider-Man, the one from the 1940s or something like that.
Yeah,
And like I just want to see all the different Spider-Man.
Yeah.
could possibly happen. We got Strange. Could
And
get some
then,
cameos,
like,
man.
you need Madam Web to pull them together. Like it's gonna have to be Strange and Madam Web to pull them together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think
That's
that-
why I'm
yeah.
hoping with this the Scarlet Witch series, like I hope we don't have to wait. Like just let us go ahead and binge watch the whole season. Just
Hell
Depend-
no, you can
depend-
do it just like you did the Mandalorian once a week.
Right.
Depending on what platform it drops on. I mean, Hellstrom dropped all in one day, so it really depends. Really depends.
And that's on Hulu, right?
Yeah, Hellstrom is on Hulu. They dropped it all in one day.
All right, I might check that out tomorrow.
All right, man. This is gonna wrap NerdFlow Podcast. Issue 157. We'll catch you guys on next week. Please make sure you guys go follow I forgot to mention YouTube earlier, so please make sure you guys go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, please make sure you guys go join the community group as well. There was something else that I was going to mention. I forget. I can't think what it is right now. But yeah, we'll catch you guys next week for issue 158 NerdFlow Podcast. This will be the Halloween edition. So we may be looking a little bit different. We'll see. Nobody knows what anybody's wearing or putting on, but it's gonna look a little bit different. So, but we'll catch you guys on next week.
All right, guys. Thank you, and thank you for everybody in the chat. Key and Atari, thank you guys so much.
We
We'll see you guys on the next one.
Like,